Right, so I don't know what the date is. It's Sunday, obviously. So I guess it's around about the 5th of January 2024. The weather's stopping me get a fucking say and they're fucking slamming it. Yeah, sick, right. Fucking black and white, fucking blue. That's right. So, alright, I won't fucking have a say. I'll shut my fucking face. You fucking crest bastard god. Well, I've got fucking sheets I need to read out because all the fucking problems are on the increase this year. And I can't have a fucking say because it's raining. It won't stop fucking raining. And then it's sun. You stupid bastard Christ. Right, knife fucking shaped. Now a van. Sick. That's your fucking god for you. Fucking grey white. Like, catalyst. Yes, it's a catalyst. It's gas, Christ. Fucking gas, you crooked cunt. Well, I need to have a... No, I'll shut my fucking... Mississippi. Black and fucking blue, sick, Christ. I can't get to the fucking road, Christ. You buckled bastard. I'm quite literally going to have to do it indoors and fucking let everyone know what I'm fucking saying. You're fucking evil bastard. You're that fucking crest, Christ. That fucking evil, you nasty bastard. Right, so we've got a gun-looking car as I divert to be fucking crooked to put myself in my fucking seat back in my fucking place. You absolute nasty bastard, Christ. You fucking crooked hell-bent cunt. Fucking, I'm going backwards. I'm in my wheelchair. It's sliding backwards, you crooked cunt, Christ. Right, so the creator god's just a malice bastard. Luckily the neighbour, I don't want to sort of not embarrass myself, so I don't want to talk about things loudly where neighbours can hear through the wall. One of them's going to answer this and I've got no fucking choice. The creator god won't fuck off with his fucking screwed up fucking force. Little nasty bastard fucking scum cunt. Right, so firstly, right, so we've got robbers breaking in. You're actually Savenne, Justin said. Being manhandled, said. These sheets are not in order. I can't remember the order. You molested Sadie, having a break-in. You're flat. Bangs to say molested Sadie. Knife attack. You messed around, molested Sadie, said. Lots of banging under me. Because otherwise people outside is going to cause trouble. You say, what happens is they hear what you're saying, and because it's so thin, the layer in this building, and then it comes back at me with fucking shit the following day or the same evening. Right, so molested Sadie, knife attack, messed around, molested Sadie, said. Shooting you dead, Justin. Sex no more, said. You molested a kiddie, being injected with bleach. Fight, said. Had enough of you, just, said. Molested Sadie. Jail, just. Smash him in. Valentine's Day, said. Definitely getting burgled, Justin. Bow whistles, definitely getting a break-in, Justin. Molested Sadie, fucking fruitcake. Should be in jail, you sick child rapist. Molested Stephanie Hill. Hip-hop, just, said. 6:30, said. Tonight, knifing him in. Savenne unsafe, said. Lots of banging for 2 hours. I don't know what's the cause of that. Troublemaker, just. Everyone's had sex. Raped Kimberly. Someone says everything where your stuff is stored to has been broken into, and then saying, then someone says, they say nothing is left, and then someone does like a stupid croaky ha ha, like ha ha ha, but a bit slightly different than that, but similar. And then it says Savenne, stuff's lost, which is not my name. Bashing said breaking in, stuff's gone. Gun sound, liar, just someone's waiting to fucking smash you in. Double robbery, said. Black, the cars I mentioned already on there. The setups are fucking getting out heavy headed shit, unfortunately. Dead, shot dead, Justin. Zombie, said. Everyone's a zombie, said. Molested Stephanie Hill, said. Child abuser, music, said. Robberies, in that case, just. Everything's gone, Justin. Breaking, just in jail, said. Stabbing you with HIV, just. Break his teeth, said. Jarmer, dead. Me, Justin, said. Bow whistles, raped your daughter, said. I don't have a daughter. Shot dead, just. Supposed to be with Lisa. Molested everyone. No, child molester, everyone's over 40. Your head's gone, said. Breaking in, said. Justin sick, can't have a robbery. Not looking at people over 40, said. So, obviously, yeah, that's just a few things, and more fucking things as well, but this is just, I can't get a fucking date, hang on. Right, so it was the 5th. I was right, it's the 5th. Sunday the 5th. So all in all this year things are getting worse than what they were last year. The setups have increased. The people sneezing in my face. Then the building remains the same, so that's not worsened. But outside, St Thomas Cross, Eastville, Sherborne Road, or other areas, the trouble's been worsening since Boxing Day of 2024, and getting nastier and nastier. Most other years it calms down, so around about the 7th is completely calm. Then it kicks off in the 2nd to 3rd week of January, and then February is another very rough month, and it always has been most places I lived in the past. So I don't know what to expect this year. This year was not actually calming down. It's literally quite on the 2nd. Usually it's sort of died down completely. This year in particular is getting nastier, so that's just something a bit new. That's not usually the case, but I like to keep you informed of what goes on there. Break-in, he raped her, just said. Lethal injection, said. Justin being put in hospital. Child rapist, just said. Child rapist just busting in. Oh dear, Justin, you paedophile. Break-in, banged. What, everything lost, said. Everything lost, oh dear. Breaking in, stab you with a snake, needle, said. Fucking child rapist just raped Sadie. And we have squirt of venom, said. Shoot dead, said. Bonus a motorbike. Smash him in. Then a bang after that. There's been quite a lot of banging actually. Penis up some motorbike. And Revs stab you just with HIV, Justin. And child rapist, I can't remember what that was, Revdor said. All part of the same sentence. HIV syringe said. Being beat up, bloody paedophile, Justin. Bow whistles. Adults, Justin being shot dead, said. Justin been busted. HIV, just everything gone, life's lost, everything's lost, said. Molested Sadie, said. Pussy, said. Busting in. Syringe dead boy, said. Snake venom, said. Itchy bumhole, so loud bike and tying to erection. More loud bike issues. Robbery, child molester, you are, Justin. Sick cunt busting in. Bash him in, said. Right, itchy bumhole, so loud bike. Revs, everything missing. Having a robbery, Congo nutty, said. Busting in, HIV, Justin busting in, said. Bonus a motorbike. Child abuser, you are, just revved. Too late, been with Stephanie, dead meat, Justin. And then burning occurs, which starts at 11. Well, obviously I haven't been with Stephanie, and this is a threat that died out again in the 2011 area. Just like the Sadie threat, but as I was saying on another recording, since April 2022, all this has reoccurred, including the Wayne business, which has actually been mentioned. It's on this sheet, so that died out in 2007, by the way. The Wayne threat, something in that sort of area. Right, dead meat, Justin. Justin, you're extremely sad. Don't add Gary. Learn to cook, said. Snake venom, Justin. Sick cunt had Wayne being busted, said. Right, so I'm near the communal garden. It's nearly midnight, so there's been intense burning for a whole hour, and there's been some threats outside. So basically they've been saying that this time last year you tried blowing the place up with diesel. In the conversation they were saying that you're being murdered with a X-ray laser. Whether that's the same device, obviously, I don't know. It wasn't actually this month. It started on the last day of January, or the very first day of February 2024, when the burning started. And then obviously after the roughly around about the 10th, maybe just a little bit before, maybe a bit after, I can't remember, I was picked up by my father to stay down my father's, which was the same morning when Clive, the manager called me into the office to say that there's been some accidental fuel spill or fuel type of substance spill in the garden, in the communal garden. So I need to mention that. I returned back into my flat and lost, said by a neighbour. And obviously you can smell that there's been a microwave in use. You can't understand, you've got to be shot down, Justin said. You don't understand, you're lying about Anne Morgan mugging you, got to be shot dead, said. And then there's gun sound or something like that. Right, so being fucking floored, you're being beaten, said paedophile Justin, got to be hit off, gunshot sound at 4:43 AM. Someone's a 35 up being knife sick, I'm breaking in, bloody sicko. Burning occurs and I woke up at nearly 3 PM because I don't know what caused this. Right, 5 AM trial rapist knows stuff. Left said. Bonus allowed bike, same again, same to itchy issues. Molested Sadie said. Drain. Hang on, this is going out. Hang on, this is income. Hang on. Yeah, it's not all in the right order. So, you're being shot down, said. Cell calls at me, guy in jail. Fucking sick, said, intense, burning, gunshot sound, penis at motorbike. Loud bike pissing, paedophile lost, Justin. Shot dead meat, Justin. More bike issues, lost your life, Justin. Lisa said, burning from whatever's causing that. That's very bad, it's been happening for 20 hours, persistently, near enough. More bike issues, being knife dead, middle of February, pervert said. Sick cunt said, being stabbed with an HIV needle. No, you raped your, something said. More bike issues, knife dead, Justin, life's gone, said. More bike issues, 8 more times being smashed up. Holding Izzy, said. Dead meat, Justin, being beat up, lethal injection, said. Being injected with HIV. Right, so I've had to put up with some head crushing pain, which occurred. I'm not saying the neighbour's causing it, but it's going on for several hours. It's been going on for 20 hours, coming up to about that roughly, just over about 21 hours now, 22 maybe. I'm not sure what time, the exact time was it started. Struggling to breathe, head crushing pain, cat claw scratch marks all over the body, slightly sensitive teeth, slightly swollen tongue, not too swollen, a slight sore throat. I feel bloated and struggling to breathe. So you've had that, and then we got another load of threats to say, yeah, you're going to be shot dead. You tried blowing the place up with diesel, which is not true. What happened was, in February last year, which was the same day my dad picked me up because of the burning problem that was occurring, there was fuel or paraffin or something like that was spilled, whether it's accidental or whether it's on purpose, don't know, in the garden, in the communal garden. So obviously if they're trying to say that I'm trying to blow the place up, would be tipped over inside the building if that was the case, if someone was trying to blow the building up, not outside the building. So what happened was, in the last day of January 2024, the new issue of this burning problem occurred, the start of it. There has been a bit of eye problems as well as in January, which is in the same way it was at my old place, and I had to camp because of it before I moved to this place, and this is why one of the reasons I had to move me here. Alongside the issue of police getting calls of people mistaking me as Savannah and other issues as well. There's a documentary, it's about an hour and a half long, that I've done mentioning this one specific subject of moving from my old place to this place, which can be found on YouTube, on one of my YouTube accounts, I'm not sure which one. Well, this burning's been going on since January the 1st this year, and it's been increasing. I've been getting ill from it. I've done 111 calls. One of the people on the 111 call, I was telling, I keep being told it's schizophrenia all the time, and he says that some of the symptoms that I'm mentioning, he says he's not a doctor, obviously, but he said, I don't believe it's schizophrenia. He says, how many times you've actually called 111? So I sort of said, I can't remember how many times, but I said it loads of times. And he says it doesn't happen every day, and he says it doesn't happen when you go out. It only occurs at your place, and it didn't happen for the 6 weeks that I was at my father's. And he said it seems strange that they're putting it down to schizophrenia with the symptoms that you're experiencing. So the doctor at Hollycourt was having a bit of thought that it might be caused by something else, which when I went to the next meeting, he put it back down to schizophrenia again. And obviously I've got meetings this year, one in a couple of days in fact, to discuss how it's been over the Christmas period, and it's just been getting worse and worse again. When I stayed at my dad's initially for that 6 weeks, I was accused of rape when I came back to this place, and saying that that's the only reason that you went to your dad's is for rape, which is not true. So I tried to tell people that it's because I was getting burning problems and whatever, and it caused a whole load of fucking trouble, quite literally around the town where this occurred. Eventually the burning problem eliminated, but not by much, and I've had to put up with it since, on a regular basis, continuously throughout the whole of 2024. Then it was extremely bad on a Sunday, and then they would sort of, when I was calling 111, why is it only happening on that specific day of the week? And the sort of, for a short period of time that was. And then obviously it's got worse again since it started on my birthday, on the 9th of December. Then it's sort of increasing gradually, and now it's got to a stage where I'm getting very severe health problems from it again. And so I've got evidence, which is obviously going on the internet, because it shows up on the detectors that I use, which picks up all this shit that's going on. Obviously you've got to look at it as being a problem with your body, but although you've got to look at it as being a problem with your body, the thing is, the information that's coming up on these meters are not are very high levels, in the red in fact, when it comes to this, when I got to get one when experiencing these problems. So and obviously detectors don't lie, so you've got to look at that as well, and that's obviously what's going on the internet currently. That's what I'm doing at the moment, uploading it. So I'm not quite sure why it's started up again, and I don't know why people are getting nasty again, because there's been a lot of people photograph me in particular. 2022 was the nastiest year when I lived at this place, but not for actually in the building as such. For when going out, there's anything from about 40 to 150 threats nearly per day since October 2021 to September 2022. And there's the same amount of people, if not more, for people sneezing in my face every day, and people photographing me. 2023 was actually a calm year. Even the neighbour that got evicted was actually quite calm in the year 2023. It was around about September when things got a bit noisier. But going off that subject, we got the threats coming back as well, which has occurred in 2024 and 2023, but it started in April 2022 before getting worse. The Sadie, the Stephanie, the Amy and Wayne threat, and the Ian threat died out in 2011. The Wayne threat died out in 2007 area. All this suddenly break out of control with rough behaviour and problems from that specific month, but it wasn't one threat coming out here and there. There's a plethora of all those names coming out in one go, just suddenly shot off in the year of 2022 in April for some unknown reason. So 2024 is a bit of it's the second nastiest year since I've been here. So we start with the sort of burning or whatever. Then the setups while going out and about are bad. The threats weren't as bad as 2022, they were worse than what they were in 2023 by quite a bit. People photographing me in 2023 got really bad from the month of July onwards, and we're only a couple of days into 2025. 2025 at the moment, because I've been out many times, but it's looking to be like 2022, so it could be another very fucking nasty year, unfortunately. But that's not known at the moment, and also the setup seems to be very heavy as well. So that's that on that issue. Right, so I got the gun sounds, which is only every so often, especially at 43 minutes past the hour and 16 minutes past. Shot dead, been with Amy Weston, revved. Smash, you in just, only 18 just said. There's been a few other bits and pieces as well. The burning's bad, right across the whole body, in the face as well. I'm getting a bit annoyed by it now. Right, so it's the 7th of January 25, and it's a sunny day yet, by the way. The government are getting really fucking nasty with the setups. So, robbery looking, smash glass looking, Bradford's grab lorry, red grey sexual car, sick learner angled at me, grey sexual angled at me, black mixed with red, white mixed with red, ambulance, Muller lorry, gist, and basically another load of setups to say we're ripping you to fucking pieces and slicing your wrist with a crater god and sexually slaughtering the fuck out of you. And then there's an empty wheelchair with a smashed bones looking suggestion as well. Right, so we've got a buckled fucking movement trying to cross the road in a crooked fucking way, organised by the elite or the government. The back goes fucking Catalyst at me. That's your fucking creator god. So, I've been sneezed at. I fart smell, grey sexual car, Itchy Willie to motorbike, LP to apply Lisa Pike, and the FFC to apply fucker. Itchy Willie bike timed, and in the midst of that you've had just like blow the black and blue car, sick white, you name it, as a casual flow of general setups on top of that. Broken the record of 19 cars reversing up me or started as a pass. Before that, bow whistles in the shop. Right, traffic flow is about 10 times busier than what it was this time last year on this road. Right, I forgot to mention, when I was getting off the bus, I get an itchy bell end, and also time to an erection, and there's a bike only. And then a kid says, fuck, BAB. So, bab. And then a flying creature says much the same. And then there's a further 4 cars that were reversing or started as I passed, before the 19 vehicles that started after I walked out of the shop. I singed my eyebrows quite a few times to get rid of a fucking hair, because I haven't got any scissors on me to stop it. What's happening is I'm walking directly into the sun's facing me, and you've got an irritating I can't do nothing about it, because obviously God's crooked, and no matter how many times I try singeing my face and my eye to get the fucking hair off, nothing works. I don't have scissors, you see. Right, there's a whole load of things, anything from bikes to erections to sexual cars, diversions because I've had to go to the main road with my ears fucking smashed out with a drain cover being hit over. I've done this on a separate video because I've done some filming, because I've not been very happy, and God's put me in my place, and when He's put me in my fucking place, all this fucking trouble is occurring, and I can't get down the path because it's flooded. There's like a stream going down there, you just cannot get down there. Well, obviously I missed the bus, so what I was going to do initially is I was going to do this walk, and then I wanted to get a mirror. But because I've missed the bus, and because I'm being messed about, diverting and all the rest of it, means that I'm going to have to get the next bus, which means it's possible I can still get the mirror, but where I've been delayed to get to where I initially wanted to get to, it's caused me to miss that bus, so I'm going to have to get the other bus that's later on. Right, so I went for a piss, and I had to wipe my whatever with some tissue. And what happens? I go to light it, and God's telling me he doesn't want me to light it. He wants me to put it in the bin, so I've had to litter because there's no bins. So no matter how many times I've tried, God just doesn't want me to chuck it, don't want me to get rid of it an easy way. He obviously would have stayed around for the few seconds it was light and made sure it was out, and it goes into ashes and into the grass or whatever. God doesn't want that, so I've had to litter. And then obviously before that you had the Dead Sisters t-shirt my way and an overhanging trailer trying to rip my legs off from behind. So and then there's other subs, can't remember what they were, because God wants to tell me he wants to rip me to pieces or destroy me or wants to take a piss out of me. So simple as that, just have to put up with it. I've mentioned this on the video, so I don't really need to mention it, but because of this specific thing that occurred, I need to mention it on air. So someone went to walk into the church. Obviously they got heavier clothing on as well, but their t-shirt says, "Put you to the test." So obviously, you know, that's why I want to mention it on there. There's one quick thing I want to say, and that is regarding a specific hymn. Right, it's got a lot of soul in it, so it's one of those hymns that a lot of people can get their head around because it's got a lot of that people will like. Well, this Christian thinks that the track, the piano guys that does a track, Angels from the Realms of Glory, or the instrumental version, which is on YouTube, which is called Angels from the Realms of Glory on High by Jeff Slade, they think that's cult. So they think they are cult Christian tracks. And one specific Christian member that I was speaking to recently, just before Christmas, says that when music has a strong type of sound in that sort of way, then it's satanic. He says, unless it comes out as a traditional hymn, which is different, then he is against any Christian music. In fact, he doesn't like the electronica Christian music or the acoustic Christian music. He just likes the traditional hymns, how they were initially sang back in ancient times. Back goes catalytic control. Right, there's a lot of crow sounds. Paedophile Justin by a crow. Someone says, I can't remember the exact phrase because I just put a piece of paper in my pocket. But you're being stabbed with a HIV needle. That's Justin, as something that said. And bow whistles. ATS. Bow whistles. Blue sex car. Bike only timed. My way. And fart smell. Right, so there's loads of black and blue cars, red, white, etc. There's flu on the bus, and obviously waiting for the next driver to come on to